Hi everybody, this is Elia from Teen Services once again, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a curiously cute fascinator. A fascinator is basically just a tiny hat, and these tiny hats are something that we in Teen Services are going to be making out of recycled materials. You can see one that I've already made down at the bottom, and they look kind of like the hats that the Mad Hatter wears in Alice in Wonderland. They're super easy to make, and you can use stuff that you probably already have laying around your house to make them. So here's what you're going to need. Save the core from a completely used roll of duct tape because this will be your hat's base. Grab an empty cereal box. Then get some glue, and hot glue will work best for this project, but if you don't have a hot glue gun, you can use Elmer's glue, fabric glue will work as well, or things like Gorilla Glue, so any kind of glue that you've got. Then grab a sharp pair of scissors that are good for cutting both cloth and paper. In addition, you're going to need a compass or a round item that is slightly larger than your tape core, and this is because you're going to need to be making a couple of different sizes of circles. Then grab a flat hair clip, a barrette, or you can go buy a hair clip base from a supply store like Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And you want to grab some scrap cloth or felt. Now I have found that something about the size of a fat quarter, the kind that they sell for quilting, is absolutely perfect for this. You can also use fabric remnants that you can get from the store, such as Walmart or Hobby Lobby, they have those. Or if you don't have any cloth around your house, you can even use the scrapbooking paper that comes in the 12 by 12 sheets. You won't need quite that much, but that's a good amount to have. The final thing that you're going to need is some miscellaneous decorations like ribbons and feathers, pom-poms, anything you want to give your hat a little bit of extra flair. So once you have all those supplies gathered up, we can get started, and let me show you how. Alright, the first thing you're going to do is grab a piece of your cereal box and cut out the front of it because you're only going to need the front part. And then take your tape core and a pen or pencil and trace around the outside of your tape core. It's important that you trace around the outside of the tape core so that you can glue it together more easily. Then you're going to grab some other piece of cardboard, the other side of the cereal box, and something that's a little bit bigger than your tape core, and trace that too. Now this larger circle is going to be the brim of the hat. So the larger it is in proportion to the tape core, the floppier of a brim you're going to have on your hat and the bigger of a brim that's going to be. Once you have traced the circles, you're going to grab your scissors and cut out both circles. Once you've got your circles cut out, you're going to grab your tape core and the smaller of the circles. You're going to hot glue or use regular glue if you're opting for regular glue, and glue around the entire perimeter of your tape core. And then once that's all glued, you're going to glue the smaller of the circles to the top. Next thing you're going to do is grab your cloth and measure out enough of your cloth to where you can just cover the little tape core that you just created. And you're going to cut off a piece of that cloth like you would a piece of wrapping paper so that you don't have too much extra floating around. And you're going to set that up, flip your tape core over, and wrap your cloth around your tape core. And what you want to do with this is you want to make sure that it's a pretty tight fit. So test it out first and see if you like how that looks. Now I like to leave pleats on the outside. If you don't like that, the way you can do it is to wrap the tape core before you glue the top onto it if you don't want to have pleats, but I like the way the pleats look, so I'm going to leave it like that. And then I'm going to grab my hot glue gun again and just glue the cloth to the inside of my tape core. Alright, next you're going to grab the brim part of your hat and you're going to wrap it with cloth just like you did the top part of it. This part's a little bit easier because all you have to do is lay down some hot glue and wrap it, and then fold it and wrap it, and just do that all the way around until the larger circle is completely covered in cloth. Once you're done wrapping the brim part, what you're actually going to do is that you're going to flip it over. And you're going to glue the top part of your hat to the nicer side of the hat brim. Once your hat pieces are glued together and it actually looks like a hat, now all you really need to do is decorate it however you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some ribbons to start with, and then I'm just going to go ahead and add a whole bunch of stuff to it so that it looks the way I want it to. And when I'm done with that, it's going to look like a cute little hat made by the Mad Hatter. For more great craft projects just like these, check out the following books from your local branch: Steampunk and Cosplay by Samantha Crossland, Steampunk Style, edited by the Steampunk Oriental Lab, and the Steampunk Your Wardrobe book by Callista Taylor. All of these books are available for checkout from your nearest branch, and several of them are also downloadable via ebook format. Don't forget to follow us on social media. We are all over the place, including Facebook, where you can search for us under Yuma County Library District. We are on Instagram at Yuma Library. And make sure you follow this YouTube channel, Yuma County Library, for more great crafts and other fun projects that you can do with your family.